Welcome. I'm William. Call me Wilhelm. That's my thing. Wilhelm. This is Zombie Diaries. Technically, this is a section of diaries that I'll be doing many other diaries about many other subjects. I chose zombies because that's become popular lately and there's a lot of questions about it that never were answered. I will take older questions and answer them through this thing, which is the main question was that has never been answered. They get asked, but they get skipped straight 3 months into the invasion or apocalypse. In a zombie situational scenario, what would happen to me at the beginning? The moment I wake up, this starts to happen. No one knows the answer to that yet. This is where I give you the full-on answer. Also, in later episodes, if it gets enjoyed light enough, after all my research, so it does some time and effort just for you viewers, I'll be explaining properly about psychological people, if they're sane or not, and how to know how to realise, and a few tricks to find out, like a few magical tricks that you'll find out later on. Surroundings, alert, trust, usefulness, weapons, resources, fortification, allies, friends, location, people around you, the virus stages, and the introduction, which is of course now. Welcome. Enjoy. Love it. Okay. Started off Zombie Diaries. Welcome to episode 1. This is kind of the birth episode. This is the baby episode, my baby. Hope she enjoys it. I hope you enjoy this. So ladies and gentlemen, people of all ages, or valid, if I have too much friends, then age is sufficient enough. We'll start off with the zombie itself. In the research I've done, I've checked on theories of actual scientists where they've calculated proper theories and gone for common causes. And the 3 main questions of the zombies which you wanted to expect is, surprisingly, the eyes. Will the zombie be blind? And what about his other senses? That's question 1. And brain. Is it always the brain? First we can answer that right now. Of course. You dumbass. It is always about the brain. The brain is where the infection is, where the nervous system controls the entire body. It's not about the heart. The heart gives it a good old pump. It's the brain. The power source. The thing. The infection starts off, in theory, starts off by shutting the body, killing it, then reviving it by shutting down all the other organs and only using stuff which is used in instincts, predator, they say. It sends it straight to your original genetic code, like straight to your first code, the caveman code. It goes to the instincts of caveman, back when they were completely stupid, and with the effects of this infection, they become continuously hungry. It's like, that's why they're after you. So, and the third question was their movement and that. So first I'll go on with the eyes. Well, I've told you about the brain, so that's question 1. That's the first question. Sorted. The eyes. People don't realise this, but the eyes are, the connection with the eyes to the brain is more sensitive than you think it is. It's like a light bulb. To your eyes, to the connection to the mighty brain, there's this kind of wire, this kind of thing is small wire, and it's coated in nerves and all that, is like a light bulb. One shock to it and the light bulb's gone. It's not going to be used again, it's dead. That's what happens to the infection, because the body dies and rehabilitates. The shock is too much for the eyes, and out of 80% of the chance, it will be blind. Only by that rare chance it will actually see, which is highly doubtful because of the tremendous trauma and shock to that little wire, that nerve, which is like a light bulb. Is done, it's dust, it is gone. So you are expected for the zombies to not be able to see, but They can hear perfectly and apparently smell alright because it's part of the body. It's like a muscle. It's like a muscle, an organ. It's like an arm. It's like a hand. It's gonna work either way. So that's that. So that's how they find you and all that. But I've never met a zombie, so I don't know if it'll actually be blind. I'm just checking off all the research and theories. The things that will interest you in Bahambagisi. I will not tell you lies. Oh, I try not to say lies. Well, I get what I get off by either the common answer or the theories that I've caught on enough to actual website scientists. Now to the movement. When the body dies, they become stiff. Literally, the limiter shuts off, and if I died making this fist, that it would take two men and all their arms to open that fist. It will take a clamp to open that fist once I've died. That's how stiff the body gets when it dies. So when it rehabilitates, when the infection takes over and turns into a movable thing, it is going to be slow. It is not going to sprint like Resident Evil. It doesn't work like that. They will be slow. They'll be limping. They'll be stiff. Depending on how much muscle they got, the odd couple zombies will be able to move faster. They'll be able to jump around, anything. But most likely, out of 2020, 17-18% out of that 20% will be slow. Will be crawlers, draggers, hoppers. It'll be rare that you'll actually get some runners. So that is your basic zombie. And to clarify, that the closest thing that on movie productions, because there was a friend that wanted me to clarify out of the research I've done, out of all the movies, which does it relate to the most out of being realistic? Well, surprisingly, or not surprisingly, Walking Dead, the series, has actually become the kind of most accurate to it, apart from the blind, don't point twisting now we can cross-eyed, oh my god. Well, to the blindness, they most likely will be blind, but to the movables, to the way the body works, and the explanations for it, is most likely that the most accurate views in movies productions is the Walking Dead series. So, if you've never watched it, I advise you to watch it, and it may interest you. Because since it is accurate, I see the most accurate you can get in movie productions. Now, let's start off with the good old Zombie Diaries breakfast. You wake up. That's what you want to know. You want to know what happens when you wake up. You're going to wake up. You are going to get dressed. You're not going to go down naked because I don't expect you to. If you go down naked, you're wrong. You're dirty. You're a nudist. You're feeling breezy. You want to have a flash. Don't. It is not the time to have this flash. So, get dressed. Go downstairs. Have your breakfast. The scenario of this is 2-floor building with an attic, front door, front window, back door, back windows, maybe a side door, depending what common house is. So, out of this selection, I have chosen into a scenario of parents, mum and dad, still together. If yours not, then take that as a scenario. Siblings or cousins which are with you, and any friends that are like sleepovers and anything like that. I guess that's a scenario. A normal house, normal family kind of, front door, back door. That's the scenario. That being the scenario, you're in the kitchen. You have the front room, your front door, front window. Then from the front room, behind it is the kitchen, back door, back window. Depending on how big the window is, it could be yay big, large. I'm guessing as an average window. Oh, yes. Clear the neck up. Alright. Having breakfast, news is on. Family also eating breakfast and watching the news. And then, this is the point. This is how it all starts off. This is where you take it seriously. Is when the news involves a panic outbreak, a serious cold, flu, virus, riots, and it's mass producing. People would think, oh no, it's just another people on strike. That's where you take it seriously. Call up everyone who you think needs alerting. Make sure they're awake, make sure they're dressed, make sure they got their news on, make sure they're able to look out their window. And so you've alerted them, you've called them before the actual apocalypse happens, so their phones aren't dead. Yes, you've contacted them. Do that first, because you do not know, most likely the phone systems will die. So that's sorted. Keep your news and TV on just for more information. It's good. Then you hear something. You go to the front window, so your family do, and out there you see a crowd. You see a herd of people, and the herd of what we call the zombies, deadheads, Z-heads, walkers, anything, are chasing them. All one direction, going off. That's how it works. The infection goes in, people run outwards, they chase after. They chase after. That's how it happened, that's how it's going. Yes. This is where you do not act like a deep shit and stand there going, no, 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 we will all die. No, don't do that. It's where you stay calm, think it through. Your family's probably shaken up because they haven't prepared in the way you're preparing now. You're expecting this in a possible way, even if it's a small chance you've prepared for it, expected it. You've got the calm mind to get through it. So keep your family calm, get them away from the window. Close the curtains, close the blinds, make sure nobody can see you. You do not want to alert your place of safety to anyone else. I know it's cool. This is the one rule. You know there's a herd of people. You're not going to join them out there because you'll be surrounded. You'd get lost. It'll be the end. It's suicide. It always ends bad. And you do not alert your position because I know out of the goodness of your heart you want to help someone, but as soon as you help someone, you turn your back and you've got 100 people trying to fit through your bloody door, and then you end up being dead. That's how it is. I know it's hard, but you cannot do anything. You cannot help them. You can do nothing but wait at a time. You should notice this. You've panicked. You know what to do. You know you're supposed to make sure you're outside. So once you close the curtains on that, you get everyone moving. You get everyone going. Lock the front door. Bar it up. Woodenize it, stick a table in front of it, stick a bed in front of it, start drilling it, make sure it's inaccessible. You don't want anything coming from the entire front entrance. As soon as you're done the door, peek through the window, you want to check your area again, you want to make sure you know your situation again. You want to make sure what's closer, where's where. As soon as that's done, get everyone board out the window. Instantly board out the window. You're thinking, board out what? Pom-poms, flowers, a top hat, that'd be nice. No, tables, chairs, paintings, it doesn't matter what. Not the laptop, not the TV, not the PS3, that's the good stuff. You can avoid them as much as possible. They could be a last thing if you have to. I know it's terrible, but Jesus Christ. George, can't take it. Board it up. If you can drill it, anything to stop it getting through, make it completely immobile to get through. Make sure they can't see or anything. Stick tables, chairs, jam it if you have to, and add more stuff. Stick the couch over it, then wrap up the couch against the wall. Make sure it's a tank in front of a window. As soon as that's sorted, calm your family, calm the friends, whoever with you, calm them, then stick them to the duty of resources. Now, resources: flashlight, can openers, crowbar. First of all, baggage. People keep saying to get the biggest bags to hold as much as possible. No, you want backpacks, sack overs. You want stuff that can strap on and click on onto your legs and everything. Things that are mobile. It's kind of like military packaging. That's where you want to be able to hold as much and still be light and movable. You do not want to carry 10 rucksacks going. You'll slow yourself down. You will not be able to fit through many places. And when you put them down and you have to run again, you will not be able to carry anything. You will be literally legging it, trying to carry as much as possible. Then when you look back, you realise you've left half your equipment or all your food. So you got your family, you got the right bags. Now for food and water. Don't forget your water. If you've got bottles, fill them up with water. You got your tap water before it's diluted, polluted or anything. Well, just in case that's where the infection started. You want to be cautious. But the fact that everyone's not infected from drinking water at the beginning of the day, be good. You should tap water or fridge water, dilute water, bottled water, maybe anything water. At that moment, it should be good. Stick that in the bag as much water as possible, and food. Preferably long-lasting food, canned food, stuff that doesn't have to be cooked, right? It just don't have to be cooked. Because some things that have to be cooked and don't get cooked give you infections and diseases like uncooked chicken. Stuff like that, so don't just go sticking the chicken in the bag like here's it. That's the wee lad. We got him. I can't fit him anymore, lads. Let's go stuffing along with it. It ain't gonna work like that, mate. It's not or lass. So sort that out. You got the panicking family or friends. Keep lonely if you got a mate with you or a brother or a tomboy sister or a preferably strong sister. Keep one of those people with you to help you out a bit, carry stuff, messages. So now they're on resource duty, the right bags and that's one of the biggies sorted. And make sure your back door's locked but not barred. You need an exit, and if you've got friends coming over that only know where you live and know the back door, it's locked, but they can get in once they've contacted you. Now the fun's barred, they're getting resources, you have an exit, grab a melee weapon. If you have a pistol, fine, keep it, it's in your back pocket. Don't use it straight away. You've got 12 bullets and there's 15 zombies. You might as well shot 11 and save the bullet for yourself. It doesn't work like that. And you can't just go beating them with a hilt. You want something big, strong melee, something you can use all the time, your little key weapon, something that can bash through stuff and all that, like a big giant crowbar. If you have a big axe, sledgehammer, bat, cricket bat, big plank of wood, something like that, grab immediately. Don't go full gear yourself out by carrying 20, because you're not going to be able to run, you're going to do anything. It's not going to work like that, mate. Grab a couple of things. A couple of knives in the pocket for last resort things, bits and bobs, and preferably 2 big melee weapons that stick on your back just in case this one breaks or anything, and a smaller one in the pocket. Once that's sorted, you're equipped, supplies have been packed, front's barred, you got a little co-person with you. Go upstairs, check out the window, check out surroundings. Now remember this bit because this is something that hasn't been mentioned that you should know. Look at the direction the crowd's going. The crowd is going that way, it's going this way, it's going this way. They are running this way, along with the zombies which are also running. Running, it's all one direction. You're thinking, why do I need another direction? Well, I'll tell you why. After you waited out, after you played Survivor, waited out, equipped out, and everything's died down, corpses and all that, the direction they came from is now the safest spot. Because the way it goes is the zombies go on to feasting, and the feasting is the prey, and the prey fucking legs it. It's lion and gazelle. The gazelle goes, lion goes after. That's it. That's the humans. That's the zombies. That's what exactly just happened. That's the horde that you saw past your building and door. They've gone by. They're gone. They're continuing. The zombies are not going to stop. They're going to continue going. So you want to go in the opposite direction of where they came from. Because now that's the safest. They've all left that area. It's like that little area. That's where the infection started. It's spread out like that. They've gone outwards. Now that middle bit is now clearer because they've gone off. They've cleared that. They've eaten everything. They've eaten all the people in there. And it's the less raided spot. They didn't have enough time to raid. So that is a juice box. That is the cookie in the jar. They are fully equipped. They're the shops and all that. You're good. And you might find other survivors. That's where psychological. Make sure the person's right thinking. So you know where safest. You just line up. Now that you know all them bits and bobs there, close. Make sure you get up properly. Make sure you got thick enough jackets, gloves. Make sure they're not too thick. Make sure you're able to move your fingers and all that. Get a hood. I know hoodies, like, make sure nothing can bite on your neck, hats and woolies. You'll make sure your neck's covered. Make sure you get trousers. Don't wear jeans because you know we are wearing jeans. Thick pair of trackies, runnies. Don't wear shorts. It's not going to work like that. Then once you're fully geared up, and make sure you're almost bite proof. So if they do bite, you're able to pull away without them piercing onto your skin. So you're fully dressed. Then get another bag or space in the bags you got and fill up with clothes. As much clothes as you can, because long sleeves, short sleeves, you need clothes. As much as you need clothes. Now you work for your trinkets, your extra lights, your fire, cigarettes if you need to, the whiskey, the champagne, any of the stuff that you actually need, like fire starters, blade sharpeners. You're thinking fire starters, blade sharpeners. As soon as you start living out in the world and you've used a knife long enough and your lighters run out, you need to go back to basics, but it's best to have something that's used for it. So you want to get bits and bobs. You want to start gearing out your pack as well, like kind of pad it, kind of make it lighter, stick a few knives and all that, and then start getting comfortable with it. Start putting them on you. Start packing up. Start putting as many bags on you, but in a fitting way. Kind of quickly sew it, patch it, staple it. Anything that makes it comfortable on your back. Able to run, able to move, able to fit things, not sticking out like mad, and spread it around kind of evenly. Like everyone's got a bit of food, everyone's got their own clothes, and all that. So that's all sorted. So you're geared up, you're all that. Your front's blocked, you've got an exit, you've got a way to see things, you're equipped, you're clothed, and you're resourced. That is the beginning bit, which can change the entire way you do things. That will set you up perfectly. Now, before in this, psychological. If out of the goodness of your heart you see someone and you have to help them, if you have to help them, bring him in, calm him down, sit him down, look him in the face, grab his face, look him into the eyes, and make sure he listens to you, make sure he sees you talking, make sure he hears you. And ask him the main question is, do you know what's happening? Do you know there's an attack of this feral kind? Now, if he answers, like, I just got mugged, there's nothing happening, there's nothing feral. If he denies the big apocalypse that's happening, he's snapped. He's cabbage. He is a cabbage. He's roughage. He has denied the biggest thing that has just happened to him. That means he's given up. He'd rather the safe way out, thinking he's still safe, than when he's not looking, he dies. So you want to be careful with people like that. As soon as they start denying things, they're on the verge of giving up. And if you have to take someone in, you know what to do. Check for bites, scratches, because that's how the infection goes through the DNA, the saliva, and all that. When they bite you, it gets into your blood. Make sure they're clean. Make sure they're fully clean and sane. Make sure, and not prefacing, because no one's going to be sane after that. Make sure the main thing is you want to talk to them. You want to make sure they understand you. You want to make sure they're not some happy trigger bugger going down the road going wee. You want to make sure you can talk to them and all that, and make sure it's all breathing. So your resource. So we'll double check this. You're calm. You think things through. You're keeping the people around you close. But remember, in the psychological way, don't trust anyone yet until you're a few weeks in or a few days in, until they get the kind of process, till they've accepted it. As long as you accept it, you can stay calm. When you can stay calm, you can think things thoroughly, and you're good. You're sorted. You become all that. So, barred front in. Make sure no one can get in. Leave an exit and a way of passage. Always make a second exit. Make sure you got an exit for an exit and a way to get out, and a chance to prepare. Lay low. And I know sometimes it is cruel, but sometimes it's best to not help and just stay back and stay quiet. Do not risk your life and others behind you just to someone that may be alive, may not be infected. You gotta start to think, is that maybe willing to risk more than one life? It's like the risk 2 lives to 1. If you can save 2 lives, save the 2 lives. Unless the 1 life is your best lover or something like that, then you're not going to have a choice. So, you sorted. Resource, this is the breakfast, this is your zombie diaries, that is the beginning. That's from the moment you wake up and prepared. Okay, that's pretty much the end of it. I really hope you enjoyed this. I've researched this thoroughly. I've got more to tell you for the next episodes. I'll go episode, tell you more advanced, more tricks, and things that you don't know. Even a couple of magic tricks to help with the psychological bits, to find out and to know how to know. And a few survival tips. And if this goes well enough, this is liked. If you like it, click away. If you want to subscribe, I'll be happy to know. And if there's more questions or anything else you want to know, leave a comment, or to the best question I'll involve into the next episode. So anyways, I really hope you enjoy this. I'll research more, and if we can make it through all the zombie diaries, at the end bonus features, I'll stick on a few survival diaries about plants, like things that you can eat, plants, and things that I use as sedatives in nature. Well, hope you enjoyed. Hope it was brilliant. Hope you found it interesting and enjoyable. Thank you very much. Goodbye. I'm out.